team has the home field edge. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Platt. Holly Rose on the sidelines experiencing the weather conditions today. Hey, Holly.
I can tell you there is a lot of excitement down here on the field. The energy is electric, and it is gorgeous weather here late in the season. The sun is out, and we are looking forward to some good football. As they say, it is perfect football weather. We're going to get great passing, good running conditions here on the field today. I'll keep you posted on how that plays out as the game goes along. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. The Hurricanes will kick this deep to get us going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Back to pass. It's Sayan. Going to try to use his legs here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Oh, no, Chris, you do not want to see this. This is the opening drive of the game for this offense, and you're taking a huge shot as a quarterback. You've got to get down or get out of bounds. You do not want to see this as a head coach.
Second down play coming up. The back's got it. Fighting him off. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. With the catch, it's Smith. Oh, he's got open space. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. So they get a big game by feeding the speedy wide receiver drill. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get it along wherever you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. Escapes the pocket. They make the tackle, but that scramble earns him enough yards for the first down.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job. But Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on second and third down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Buckeyes line up with a first and goal. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So trying to make adjustments near the goal line creates the false start and makes this a bigger challenge for the offense. First and goal still. And they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outlet.
Blitz and a quick sack. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
It's so difficult to try to create yards after the catch when you're in a third and goal whole situation. This ball really needs to be thrown into the end zone. Look at the tight window. The contact is right there. The timing is perfect. That's a beautiful job by the secondary, but really an ill-advised throw from the quarterback. That can be frustrating as an offense. Feel like you've got points, put yourself in field goal range, and go out there and miss it. He was money in warm-ups. I did not see him miss a kick when I was down on the field pre-game. And here we go in the live situation, and he misses it.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Here he goes. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Coaches always talk to us about being balanced, but here's the thing. If something is working, force them to stop it. Big play in the run game, then they go to the passing game and immediately take a sack.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. He's got a man down the middle. It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what will be likely the final play of this first quarter. End of the first quarter here, still no score. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's looking to scramble.
You got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes. And because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes. Man, there is nothing there after the catch because of this defense and the coverage. It is just blanket coverage. It's everything this offense can do just to complete the ball, and then, boom, the defense is right there to take them down.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
That's a good job by this defense. They did not get taken by surprise there with the throw on 3rd and short, but you better be ready for this run play. They're likely going for it on 4th.
Right, no surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
3rd and goal, looking to throw for it. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now, this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Trying to find some room. It's West. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. A chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Breaks free, and he might be gone. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. He's got it for a touchdown. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Jacobs. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Caught near the sticks. It's Jacobs.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the move now. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run, and he is just not that accurate.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking to pass, it's Sayan. The pocket breaking down. He's hit as he throws it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Coaches preach to us, Chris, every week that they want their defense to play fast and they want their defense to play physical. And here, this
looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have two more to work with before halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. The Buckeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First down. We're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Look out. He's got space ahead.
That is an outstanding job recognizing what the defense is doing. As he sees this blitz, he goes immediately to the back. There's no one left for the back, and he's able to get the line to gain for a first down. So the risk-reward of sending this pressure against a quarterback who is seeing it really well, and right now the offense is winning that.
And he goes out right near the 45-yard line.
Well, it's another first down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Keeping it on the ground here. He's got a crease.
Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance, and this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, Chris, this defense is going to have to change something up. The quarterback is way too comfortable. These wide receivers are winning on the outside. This passing game is in rhythm, so the defense has got to change. Whether it's coverage and or blitz, do something different.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass rush closing in. Pump over the middle. It's Fletcher. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Powering through the defender. Touchdown, Miami. That's how you finish a play.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're going to run it. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's a nice run, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now the running back's got it again. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Again, makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he will hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2.
Chris, I would go for this. Every program uses it.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Picked off. The defender took it away from the receiver. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football, create contact to knock it loose.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Stabbed out of the air with one hand. Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior. And to go back to the weapon, he's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joe, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you can rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, Chris, this is just a great pass rush by this defense. Watch as he's going to escape the pocket to the left, and now he's scrambling away. But look at the pursuit of the defense, and they get to him and contact him as he throws.
Breaking free, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Canes. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, it's such a simple route, and yet it's a huge play for this offense. The real key here is the timing and the ball placement. If you can do that as a quarterback, you create the yards after the catch for the wide receiver, and he's able to take it the distance for a touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Smith. And they make the stop in what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. As we take a break for the quarter, it's Miami on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is a perfect start to this drive for this quarterback. He's 3 for 3, and now he needs to start locating those wide receivers that are down the field. Find the seams in this defense and push it into scoring territory. Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Grab down the middle, it's Rodgers. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down play for this offense. Try and muscle for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but leaving a fresh set of downs.
For an offense, it's always important to stay ahead of the chains, and that's how you convert on third down. So a nice pickup there for the offense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Looking to throw, it's Sayan. Caught near the sticks, it's Roberts. Oh, and he's in the clear now. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got space.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. A timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. It's a second and goal play for the offense. That's a designed quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout was taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
No-brainer to go for it right here. Remember, players not plays. Who's your best player? Who's your best matchup? I think that's who needs to touch the ball right here. This is the game.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes against the Miami Hurricanes. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Shotgun handoff here. He's got some space. Look out. Who's in the... here he goes. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
This defensive staff is going to have to really evaluate this film at half and try to make changes because these are way too big of holes in the run game. They're going to have to commit some resources down. I think they need to close the middle of the field with a safety and bring the other safety down into the run box.
Defense all over that first down throw. The short gain makes it 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Johnson. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Breaks free, and he might be gone.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
To play this position well, you've got to have great mechanics, and more specifically, Chris, you got to have great feet. And the footwork is just all wrong here. He threw this off his back foot, never going to be accurate, and clearly this ball is not in a place where he wants it to be.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's a great stop for this defense. That's a manageable 3rd down situation. You feel like you still have to defend against the run and the pass, and yet they're able to get the incompletion. That's a great job and an opportunity to get off the field here.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense. Defense makes the stop, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? The first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air.
Aggressive call on the opening play. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. All it took was one explosive play to move the ball across midfield. First down to the 48. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
Breaking tackles. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Grab near the sticks. It's Jacobs. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
And it's caught.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down. But then the key, tackle in space.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Makes the catch and has space. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. That's the end of one. Still looking for our first points in the ballgame. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Here's the handoff. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pack.
Intercepted in the end zone. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense. As a quarterback, you cannot make that decision. Everybody executed very well. What a good drive. 10-plus plays. You're marching down the field. Now you really got to take care of the football. You put it in harm's way. You turn it over and come up with 0. That is a
season opening. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
You know, Chris, there's two things going on here. One, the pass rush is doing a great job. Yes, the effort is there. They've got some guys that can get after it. But also, this pass protection, they've got to shore themselves up. It's about effort and targeting yourself pre-snap. They're not doing a good job of either of those. They need to shore up this protection if they want to have success offensively.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Throws it to the right, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
And normally a really reliable.
Great Check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Boy, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. There's the handoff. It's a hard running there through a tackle. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And this one is caught. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, he's seeing the defense really well. He knows he's got zone coverage, and he knows he can exploit that area, that soft spot, with the slant route on the outside, and he's able to do so with good timing and good execution.
Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
That is a big conversion on 3rd down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with 1st and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice 3rd down conversion.
Nowhere to run up the middle. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 2nd down and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. They lost the football near the goal line. Scooped up in the defense. He's at the 50. Inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
This is a mark of a great defense. You take a lead and you go out there and you slam the door and you make it difficult on the offense. Here, it's a scoop on the outside. The defensive back with all of his speed, taking it the opposite direction for a score and building on that lead that the offense gave him. What a great job by this defense, and certainly going to be a huge play in this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. It's like one more play here before halftime. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Boy, defense gets away with one there. He's wide open, and he just drops that ball. They're going to have to adjust the coverage here because clearly this quarterback, he's seeing it well. He found the open man. They're not going to miss many of those.
Fights off a defender. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. The Hurricanes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a deflating play for this defense. You've got them right where you want them. It is fourth and forever, and they still are able to get the conversion. This defense has got to do a better job, whether it's pressuring the quarterback, defending better down the field in coverage. They've got to get themselves off the field.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this is a heck of a throw and a really good effort here on the outside, but they just can't get the feet down, just out of bounds out of the back of the end zone.
Looking to throw it again. Back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they answer with their first score of this title game. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
He's caught it. They convert the two-point try and take an 8-7 lead now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. Needing to make a play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the second half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Powering through. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
It's a nice gain, but at this point in the game, they need to get some chunk plays down the field. This quarterback is going to have to start taking some chances against this secondary.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense, and yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can you make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Chris, we've got a game wrecker on our hands. Second straight sack here. And I got to tell you, this offense, they better start accounting for him. He is so good. And now, whether it's a back or a tight end, you've got to start double-teaming him in pass protection, or else this could turn into a rout.
He goes out of bounds, moves the ball across midfield. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. This is really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Fletcher. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Fletcher. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher.
This is good situational defense from this secondary. You can tell that they want to force the ball down the field. And obviously, with this clock situation, they need to, but they're forced to check it down to the back. These defensive backs just need to continue to stay deeper than the deepest and force the quarterback into these safe passing scenarios.
Makes the first down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end. The Hurricanes pick up enough yards to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Canes will crank up the tempo.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Second down after that previous play.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Looking right, this one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Gets made on the out route. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that. That's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access. And all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion. Chris, that is not what you want on 3rd down. Terrible execution. This offense has got to be better moving forward. They're not going to win this game unless they get some 3rd down conversions.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. He's got it near the end zone. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. Another clutch play for this quarterback who's having a very solid championship game, Joel. He shows the confidence they have in him in this must-win moment.
Chris, you hit it on the head. It's about the confidence, and you can see that confidence come out in the decisions that he is making. That ball is going to the proper spot. He is playing so efficient right now.
Touchdown, Miami. They jump on top now here in the 4th. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Chance to huddle up on the sideline and figure out the next move.
That's just a clutch touchdown for this group and the opportunity to take the lead. But now, Chris, the pressure is on their defense. They've got to go out there and hold the lead with time left on the clock. We'll see if they can do it.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the 4th quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Sayin. Caught, he's wide open, look out. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Here we go, final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this third down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those three together.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, this defense has been tough today. And, Chris, you're forced into a situation where you're probably going for it. You're on fourth down. This is where it's about players, not plays. I say it constantly. I say it all the time. Who's your best player? He gets the ball right here.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Ohio State will call their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but that first down. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, he understands both teams are in the top 25. Both teams are quality with a lot of talent on the rosters. But he believes this stadium can make a difference. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. He hands it off from the gun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's got a crease. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That is not how you want to start this drive. Other than turning it over, that's about the worst thing that can happen. Now they're way behind the chains and they're off schedule. And Chris, at this point, you're looking to maybe get half of this back. The only thing that you should be trying to do on this second down play call is get to a position where you've got 3rd and manageable to try to move the sticks. Well, this is the problem with taking a sack on 1st down. It's long yardage. Now they don't get a completion, and it's going to be 3rd and forever.
He's running out of time here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. 4th down, look at the throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This defense has them right where they want them. It is a long 4th down situation, and yet the execution from the quarterback and wide receiver is off the charts, and this is why this head coach has faith and trust in this group, is because time and time again, they make the plays that are necessary.
And it's incomplete even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Back to throw again. And this pass is caught. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. And after the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Caught on the outside. It's Fletcher. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball, gets a nice gain down the field.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. Here's a target, and it's complete. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, as a quarterback, there are times when you know you're going to take a hit and you still got to stand in there and deliver. This was a beautiful throw for a touchdown, and he knows he's about to get hit. I tell you what, give a lot of credit to this quarterback. That takes a lot of courage.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. There's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Looking for some space. It's Jackson. He's got space. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Scanning the field. It's Sayan. Snags the quick throw. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. They mix it up with a run. Breaking into the clear. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Gets the first and still running. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The Buckeyes line it up with first and goal. They're going to run it here. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. Here comes the rush. Oh, and he'll be sacked on the play. Defense, big play.
Well, other than turning it over, that's about the worst way you can start a possession. Now you're way behind the chains, looking to maybe get half of it back here. Try to create, I guess, 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, so that you've got some chance to convert on 3rd.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Chris, that's an excellent defensive series, and this coordinator on that side has got to be thrilled with the way that they're playing, both against the run and the pass.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quick throw to his receiver. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. They're stopped to turnover on downs. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. Got an opening here. They make the tackle. And that's going to be the final play of the first quarter. Ohio State has the lead after 1. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Tailback with another carry. Rollers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it's zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he can't quite make the interception. Had room to run. They held on to the ball. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw again. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. The offense is set up with excellent field position. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got a crease. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Trying to find room. It's Jackson. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Ohio State.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds his man. It's Brown. Breaks into the clear. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Okay, we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. It's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback dropping back. He pulls in the catch. He's in the clear. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Too much speed for the defense. That was huge. We talked about the importance of this drive. It's been a struggle fighting from behind in this game, but now to cut into the lead before halftime, how important is that, Joel?
So important. That was a vital drive for this group, for their momentum and for their self-belief. And now they can go in at halftime and make some adjustments. You can take the success of that drive and you can build on it and potentially come out and have much more success in the third quarter and fourth quarter.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks into the clear. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. A no huddle now for the offense.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Offense getting set. It's second down. They'll run it from the gun. Look at that powerful running. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up. An inside div now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So the ball at midfield. Now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back. It's saying. Pressure is coming. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
What a massive stop by this defense. This game could have spiraled out of control right there. If they can come back and create some momentum in the second half, we're going to point back to this stop right here. This is the catalyst if they come back. That is textbook man coverage right there. There's no way you can do it better. Watch him sit in the head pocket of this intended receiver, and then he doesn't arrive early, doesn't climb all over his back.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Miami. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Breaking free, end zone ahead. A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now, 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Close to the tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Look out, he's in the clear. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And they'll try the quarterback sneak. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
We always talk about the middle portion of these games being so important, and that is a vital drive and great success, building momentum as they head into the locker room. Now they can go make a few adjustments and come out in the second half and try to sustain this momentum.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. That's caught. It's Fletcher. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. So a solid gain of 8 sets him up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45.
They're doing such a good job of recognizing coverage. Watches the wide receiver, sees that it's man, so he continues to run in his route. And as a quarterback, you've got to understand that your window is going to be tighter. You're not looking for an open gap. No, you're trying to look for a window and a matchup that you like. He finds it with his wide receiver. Accurate ball, and he gets some yards after the catch for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Brown. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to chuck it again. On the move now. After all, that looks deep left. And it's hauled in way downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
As an offense, when you get into these goal-to-go situations, to me it's about matchups and players rather than plays and concepts. Who's your best matchup? How do you get him the football? That's what I would be thinking as a play caller here on 2nd down.
And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown-saving play. The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they'll make the tackle, but he'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught near the goal line. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run for.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side. Here we go on fourth down. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. Will hand it off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. They come to the line on third down, try to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? To throw, it's Sayin. That's reeled in. It's West. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on third down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Heading left after the handoff. Runs through the defender. Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So that's the end of the third quarter, and this game is still deadlocked. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also...
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Could take it all the way. Oh, it's the biggest play of the game, trying to win it in regulation, but now a turnover has given the other team a great opportunity.
Oh, Chris, you're just sick for this quarterback. You know he's going out there trying to make a play, get his team into scoring position, but you just can't make that throw in this moment. And now what an opportunity. Like you said, now our guy's trotting on the field. He's got a drive to go down and win the game. What a moment.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd advantage. Well, you feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal. And they're...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football, just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Clock stops officially 2 minutes to go before the end of this game. We'll take a quick pause. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here would be from 60. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Just have to make a better throw than that. It's quick game. It's a slant. This is an easy throw, but if you jump at it, a lot of times it's behind the intended receiver, and here that's clearly the case.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. So now Miami will use their first timeout. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Back to throw. It's Sayan looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Hurricanes will call their third and final timeout. They can no longer stop the clock with a timeout. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
He's got space.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. A chance for this kicker to almost certainly win the game in the final seconds. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So now on comes the field goal unit. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've regained the lead. offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. It's a squib kick. Oh, and he fumbled it. The kick team grabs the ball. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.